Good evening to all of you, and thank you for joining us on 13 Plus. I'm Mary Coleman. We are starting back up our Crime Files series, and this week we are highlighting the case of Robert Brown. He was left lifeless at the base of Mount Lemmon. That was the mountain that he loved so much. This week marks 2 years since the body of 18-year-old Robert Brown was found near the Molino Basin campground. And in today's Crime Files, we speak with the family of Robert, who shares new details and is now mustering up the courage to sit through the trial of the man charged in their loved one's murder.
Just pulling up today, I broke down. Every time I pull up here, I break down. It feels just like it just happened. Yeah.
It's been 2 years since 18-year-old Robert Brown was found murdered at the base of Mount Lemmon. While it hasn't gotten any easier for his family, they have shifted mindsets.
This year, we're more trying to live for him and try to deal with it the best we can and just experience our lives for him now a little more.
A couple of months after Robert's body was found, deputies arrested 25-year-old Gabriel Chavez Estrada and charged him with first-degree murder. Robert's mother says her son and Chavez Estrada were co-workers and quickly became friends.
We consider him family. Yeah, he did things for this guy that you would only do for family. You take care of your family's children if they need help. If you need formula, diapers, things like that, you help out. And those are things that Robert did, gave him a place to live.
The family says it made them angry knowing Robert put so much trust into a man who would, according to authorities, ultimately betray him. While law enforcement has not released any information about a possible motive, Beverly has her suspicions.
He was around enough to basically be jealous of my son. So that's so far all we know about the whole situation is it's about jealousy. So that's a big part of it.
The trial for Chavez Estrada is expected to begin in early March. There is a hearing this Friday to ensure that it will go forward. More than anything, the question the family wants answered is why.
I'm looking forward to seeing him face to face and letting him know that yes, we are here. We will never forget Robert. We will never let his memory go. We will keep it alive however we can. And we will be there for the whole trial, even though it's going to be very difficult. The things we're going to see and hear are going to be very hurtful. But I want to look in his face and let him know that we'll never give up on Robert. And justice will be served.
And we will have more on that story on 13 News Live at 10. You are taking a live look outside right now, where, Aaron, we can't really see too much going on, but it does look like there are some raindrops on the camera, so I take it it's still a little wet out there.
Yeah, we do still have some showers and maybe even a little bit of fog is what we're kind of picking up on that camera. We know we do still have some snow in the mountains, so that's exciting. And we do have a First Alert Action Night. That's going to continue for us, Mary, as we head through the course of the evening. Want to catch you up on some rainfall records because this is exciting stuff. We had 81/100ths of an inch of rain at our official recording site in Tucson on Sunday. That was a new record, and a new record has already been set today with 0.6 of an inch. The old record, 56/100ths, set back in 1985. And that now makes for the wettest 3-day stretch in over a year. You have to go back to the middle of January 2023 to find a time when we had 3 days in a row with this much rain. That bypasses even monsoon. So this has certainly been an impressive stretch. So we know the roads are still slick. We can see on our latest radar there's still some rain to the west getting set to move through. Now, the heaviest of rain is likely already east of the Tucson area for this storm event, but more showers to the northwest, meaning just a little bit more rain rain on those already slick roads, so people will certainly have several actions that you'll want to take. We'll talk about that in just a bit. Check out some of these radar estimated totals over the last 24 hours. Almost the entire metro area of Tucson has been blanketed with 1 inch to 2 inches worth of rain, where you're seeing all that blue, and very similar totals coming out of eastern Santa Cruz County from Sonoyta through Patagonia, almost 2 inches there, and closer to Sierra Vista, 1.5 inches. You're still seeing some of that rain changing over to snow above 7,000 feet. There's that chance for rain as we head through the remainder of the night. It drops off to 60% for Tucson from 8 through 10, then a 50% chance at 11 through midnight. Most of the rain still lingering, obviously the longest across Greenlee, Graham, and Cochise counties tonight, as it is all heading to the east-southeast. And those actions to take, give yourself some extra time if you do want to venture out on the roads whatsoever. Might be a good idea just to kind of stay home. But if you absolutely have to go out, give yourself a little extra time to get to where you're going and increase that distance between you and the car ahead of you. Overnight, 47 for a low in Tucson. That's still 6 degrees above average, but below average by tomorrow. Our high topping out at a mere 60. We do have that tiny little chance for rain early morning. That will just linger as kind of an overflow from the evening rainfall. And that chance for rain really diminishing down to 20% through the first half of the day. The other good news that we've received, aside from some of that increase in rainfall total, we have enough snow on Mount Lemmon that Ski Valley is set to open on Friday. But here's the deal. That winter storm warning still active through tomorrow morning for Summer Haven and the mountains of southern Arizona above 7,000 feet. So I wouldn't pack up the kids and, head out the door right now to try to get up there and secure a place. It's still too dangerous. Catalina Highway will be open tomorrow, but with restrictions. You got to have chains on your tires, 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and you still want to call beforehand because we know road conditions can change quite quickly. That number to check on Catalina Highway, 520-351-3351. This is the forecast if you're there Thursday through the weekend. In the mid-30s Thursday and Friday, warming to the low 40s by Saturday and Sunday. There's a look at that 7-day forecast. After tonight's 47 up to 60. Tomorrow we do some serious drying out, and some folks might be happy about the big warm up on the way. By the weekend, we'll be flirting with 70 degrees and mostly sunny skies once again.
I am one of those people, Aaron.
I had a stinking suspicion.
Yep. Well, thank you very much. Again, we will leave you with a live look of Tucson right now. Things still wet out there, so be sure to drive safely and be sure to join us for 13 News live at 10. Have a great night.